What is this jammin' music? Oh, this is good. Oh, it's the title screen, okay.
Almost there.
Thank you, James. Call of Cthulhu. 20 minutes later, we hit the title card.
How on board? There's guys coming to unload.
How are they picking the entire boxes up by themselves?
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Thank you, Fitzroy. You're a kind and generous man.
Let the police do their work.
Oh, God.
Hey, Sullivan.
Another Orca murder?
Master.
Actually, looking at this is kind of hardcore.
You can't do that.
What would do this to a killer whale?
Fish, you've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
I'm gonna leave them be.
Trade an omen. Oh, yeah.
Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Yeah, I could use a drink.
Hey, be careful.
Ooh, she liked that. Or maybe she hated it.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
I like that.
Ah, we don't serve trouble.
I harass a guy and then buy him some booze. Hold to test eloquence. It's got stat checks? That's interesting. Alright, let's try this.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay, thanks.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
He's gone. Oh, there he is.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
I don't know what a jetty is.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I have no reason to keep him up in the loop about this. I don't know why I'm telling him all this.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
Interesting. Something is hidden in the hut.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
So, the woman in the bar, who I'm presuming is Kat, must play a part in all of this. Interesting. God, look at that background. It's beautiful. I just want to make this game my background to things. Hold on, let me take a screenshot. What is my screen? There's my screenshot button. Hey, Fishman. Is that your haul back there? I'll take that as a no. Ooh, look at me getting all sneaky inside.
There.
The spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items in a close. Oh, nope, it's gone. Okay. There we go.
Hello, old friend.
Bottle of liquor. That's always nice to have. Am I gonna drink it or just save it for myself? Interesting that there appears to be a shrine here to a dude with a harpoon.
St. Branden. Patron saint of sailors and travelers.
Oh.
Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Interesting. Sadly. Oh, I'm
You
looking.
live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Branden.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Interesting. I wonder if I can use these guys to distract them.
What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
That's kind of harsh.
This Cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
Oh, they
Go
did
die
see
of
that.
thirst, a lot of you. It'll stink less.
Interesting. I'll try it.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
That is fair, I suppose. Wait. Okay, no, I was gonna say, is this the warehouse? I just find a nice secret way in the back, unguarded?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
In the water, though? Like... Maybe I can wait for low tide.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Sounds like things over in the asylum are a bit, power abusive.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Educational, man. Maybe I can talk to you.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Are you talking about the Necronomicon itself? Oh, dude, what is on your arm? I need to talk to you.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all.
My God.
Pure knowledge.
Alright, this man's going to be trouble later, I just know that.
Do it again.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Okay, so I have reason to believe that if I can open this grate, I could use it to grossly get my way over into the other warehouse. Problem is, I need to get up there. And here we are. Ah, there's the lever.
This handle will be perfect.
That was sneaky. Oh.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
I need that as well. Okay. What is this?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
That is a big vertebra. You normally can't just leave those lying around. Here's something. Ah, cogwheel.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
I keep forgetting I have light.
Looks like everything is in its place.
Am I strong
All I
enough?
have to do is turn this handle.
Hey, I am strong enough. That's good.
Ugh.
Barely. Oh god, that's not water, that's just air? That's gross. Oh yeah, god, look at all of that. We're sneaking into a warehouse, and we're gonna do so by climbing into this very just smelly looking tunnel system. It's very green. I'm gonna die down here. Maybe I should get out. That's not out. Oh god, I'm lost already. Okay, so I seem to be handling it better now. This is still a bad idea. I'm going to get sick.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Yeah, it's too late for that, isn't it? It's flooded. Am I actually gonna go through it? Yes, I am. What is that? 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 Oh, that's terrifying. Oh god, it's got me! Oh, what is going on? I've been pulled into some kind of underwater meat corpus. And then shot. Oh, whoa. Now. Oh god, it's touching me. Seaweed. Oh, hold on. My game is having a real hard time, guys. Game has crashed. Interesting. Okay, 1 second, y'all. Let me boot that back up.
Smells harmless, but should I beware of psychotropic effects?
Okay, now that I've come back and scanned it a second time after the crash, it might make me hallucinate, which is probably what I'm about to see. It was seaweed all along. I just kind of hallucinated all of that.
This is primitive.
It is very primitive. Okay, I'm on the side. I can sneak into the warehouse from up here.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Yeah, it appears no one's in here, so... Interesting. Reconstruction scene. This is weird.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Interesting. Perhaps they removed the bandages, saw it no longer was a hand, and then punched the mirror as a result. What is this whole deal?
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
It's a couple. This must have been a painting.
Whoever hid it here seems to worship Sarah Hawkins. What just happened? Did I imagine?
Am I just now registering that I saw some crazy stuff go on down there?
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Hashtag relatable.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago.
That's
Someone has been
fresh.
taking them since the time of the Hawkins death.
Oh, gross. What is this fish pile?
It smells as bad as it looks.
Yeah, I bet. Back to reality. God, look.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
You're Bradley. I should have talked to you. Threatened? Why would I do that? Oh, strength/professional. No, I'm not that dumb. So we got psychology. Interesting. Let's try it.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Let me guess. It was in the Hawkins mansion.
Precisely. You can still see the burn marks. There's no doubt about it. I must admit that you seem fairly competent. But I can't allow you to stay here.
I've seen enough. It's the Hawkins mansion that interests me now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail. I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Yeah.
God damn it. Hurricane.
You know, this really went smoother than expected. Or possibly until now.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Ooh.
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Was that a flirt?
Is it far, this mansion?
Is this her keeping an eye on me?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
That's the mansion? Because it's way out there.
Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
You know, Officer Bradley's being a lot more cooperative than I expected him to be. Straight up.